Keir Starmer's political career has just taken a painful blow, as a public event turned him into the subject of ridicule and global criticism. All eyes were on Starmer when his image was exposed in an unexpected incident, sparking a wave of outrage and astonishment across the media. Is this just an unfortunate accident, or is it a sign of the collapse of a leader once considered a great hope for the Labour Party? In today's video, we will discuss what happened and provide the latest updates from across the country. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Does Keir Starmer have ties to Trump? Don't believe it. The truth is, Trump publicly humiliated Starmer at the worst possible time, as he was quickly losing support in the UK. Let's dive into what happened. During his European tour, Donald Trump was set to visit France to attend the re-inauguration of Notre Dame Cathedral with President Emmanuel Macron. But guess what? Keir Starmer wasn't even invited. According to rumours, both Washington and Paris didn't consider inviting Starmer, leaving Downing Street scrambling to explain. Downing Street claimed that Starmer wasn't invited because he wasn't officially Prime Minister yet. But this reasoning is hard to accept, especially considering that just a few months ago Starmer had visited the United States. You might remember that trip when David Lammy, Starmer's right-hand man, made headlines by devouring fried chicken, while the Labour team tried to impress anyone willing to listen. So why was Starmer excluded? According to Niall Gardner, former advisor to Margaret Thatcher, the reason is that Washington does not see Starmer as a reliable leader. They view him as weak, too out of touch, and leading a Labour Party that has spent years attacking Trump and any US administration that doesn't align with its views. Let's not forget, this is the Labour Party that damaged UK-US relations by calling for the return of the Chagos Islands, a key US military base. The special relationship between the UK and the US seems to be on shaky ground. Meanwhile, Trump had no issues meeting other British figures, such as Prince William, who is expected to meet Trump during this trip. This makes Starmer's exclusion all the more embarrassing. Starmer has struggled to prove himself as a strong leader. Being left out of such a major event only makes him appear weaker. This is not just a personal loss, but also a blow to the image of the UK. While world leaders are gathering in France, Starmer is left behind, looking completely irrelevant. This snub is not just personal, it's a clear message, and it's not a positive one for the UK. What do you think about this issue? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't go anywhere, because what you're about to hear could change everything. Shocking allegations from investigative journalist Isabel Oakeshott are shaking the UK political scene, placing Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party, at the centre of a serious crisis. While Starmer was once seen as the hope for reviving the Labour Party, recent revelations about the Southport scandal are directly threatening his credibility and leadership. Is this the beginning of the end, or just another challenge that Starmer can overcome? Keir Starmer's leadership is now hanging by a thread, as shocking details about a major cover-up in Southport have been exposed. Once again, the brave investigative journalist Isabel Oakeshott is causing a stir by uncovering explosive secrets that could mark the end of Starmer's leadership. This time, a significant scandal involving Southport has been revealed, putting Starmer's leadership at serious risk. Investigative journalist Isabel Oakeshott, known for her bold style, has just released bombshell information that could bring an end to Starmer's tenure. Southport is no ordinary area. It is a keystone in Labour's strategy to restore trust in the north, a key region in the fight for national leadership. However, leaked reports suggest that millions of pounds allocated for community projects and infrastructure have gone missing. Instead of facing the issue, Labour is accused of trying to cover it up behind closed doors. On live television, Isabel Oakeshott made serious allegations, stating that Starmer's leadership sacrificed integrity to protect political interests. She didn't hesitate to criticise how the matter was handled, claiming that Starmer and his team tried to hide information to protect the party's reputation. The public will be even more suspicious when they see their MPs being forced into silence and intimidated. This is an absolutely dreadful image, Oakeshott said. Oakeshott also accused Starmer of being fully aware of the financial mismanagement in Southport and possibly approving efforts to keep it secret. Leaked reports reveal that funds intended for community development and infrastructure were not properly allocated, leaving a series of unanswered questions. Isabel Oakeshott is a renowned British investigative journalist, known for her fearless and determined style in exposing political scandals. She began her journalistic career with major newspapers such as the Sunday Times and the Telegraph. Oakeshott is most famous for revealing shocking information in major investigations, such as the scandal involving politician Michael Ashcroft and financial transparency issues within British politics. A commentator emphasised, "This is not just poor financial management, but a betrayal of the promises made to those Labour claims to represent." Internal staff are said to have been threatened and punished instead of being encouraged to be transparent. The public quickly reacted with outrage on social media. A viral post read, "Starmer promised a new political era, but all we got was the same cover-up as before." Not only the public, but Labour's internal ranks are also in crisis. Many senior MPs are reportedly calling for an emergency meeting to address the scandal. A media analyst remarked, "This is not just a PR disaster, but a full-blown leadership crisis." Starmer, once seen as the golden ticket to return Labour to power, is now facing enormous pressure. Meanwhile, Oakeshott warns that Southport is just the beginning, and there may be even bigger scandals waiting to be exposed. An online petition calling for Keir Starmer's resignation has garnered over 3 million signatures, with the number continuing to rise by the hour. Although the petition has no legal standing, it reflects deep voter frustration. "This is a big message to bad leaders about how hated they are," one signer commented. The Southport scandal is not just a test of leadership, it is a defining moment for Starmer. Will he confront his mistakes and restore public trust? Or will he continue to cover up, dragging the Labour Party into the abyss? Let's move on to another story. Petition against London Mayor Sadiq Khan being knighted surpasses 50,000 signatures in 48 hours. This petition emerged after the Financial Times reported that Khan's name appeared on a draft list of New Year's honours. Other names on the list included former West Midlands Mayor Andy Street, former Education Minister Nick Gibb, and former Environment Minister Ronald Jayawardena. The petition, launched on change.org by Matthew Goodwin Freeman, a Conservative councillor, argues that Khan does not deserve the honour. Freeman told GB News, "I'm sorry, he is not a respected mayor. He's just a nightmare of a mayor. Look at his record. Violent crime with injury is up 5%, gun crime is up 30%, knife crime is up 133%, and robberies are up 10%. As far as tackling crime goes, Khan has completely failed." Freeman also criticised Khan's role in managing Transport for London, TfL. Khan had promised there would be no more strikes, but under his leadership, there have been 140 more days of strikes than under the two previous mayors combined. Freeman stressed that his opposition is not politically motivated. "This is not about party politics," he told the Daily Express. "If a politician from another party had the same record, I would start a petition like this too." The petition argues that the knighthood should be awarded to those who genuinely make a difference in the community. Freeman also criticised Khan's ultra-low emission zone, ULEZ policy, calling it a money-grabbing scheme rather than an environmental measure. Many Londoners agree. Some petition signers have called ULEZ a scam, while others believe Khan does not care about Britain or its people. Currently, Khan's office and the government have yet to comment on the matter. In another development, on the occasion of the Christmas carol service led by Princess Kate, King Charles sent Christmas trees from Windsor Great Park to decorate Westminster Abbey. These trees, called the Trees of Kindness, were adorned with handwritten cards expressing gratitude and love from the guests. After the service, the trees will be gifted to the local community. One card, written by Prince Louis, thanking his grandparents for playing with him, reads, "Thank you, Grandma and Grandpa, for playing games with me." The Queen did not attend the event as she is still recovering from pneumonia and has limited public appearances. What do you think about the topics we've discussed? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next updates.